let's start this up. Why did it do that? Is it streaming? I think so. How is everything? Is everything working good? Oh, that sucks. When will you be free? Hi, not old gods. Your mom is an old god. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. That doesn't make any sense. That's why I should have said that. Not because I'm afraid of offending your mom. I want to make that distinction. That is a distinction that should be made. There we go. Well, okay, you ain't doing no Leroy there. Everything looks good. Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what? I know I said to be doing old raids and Battlegrounds, but how about I just do pet battles the whole time instead? And then when people come on... Bro, your volume's really low. I have my stuff turned to 100% and it rolls at 25%. Please amp up your mic. My mic? I was far away from my mic for a little bit. According to my software. Oops. According to my software on here, it's fine. I have my mic at like 90% volume. Because you never want to have it at 100%. But even at 90%, that's probably a little bit too high up. Oh man. I'm kind of tired now. As soon as I gotta start doing shit, I get tired. Why can't I just sleep all day? Why do we have to get up and do things? Whoa, never knew you streamed beer. Beer fixes everything. Just log into a high level tune and farm mounts. What? Hi Hero, I'm in Wyoming, so I can't make any Ironman videos. Why are you in Wyoming, Matson115? One of these days. But like me who takes like a nap every day, twice on average, I don't take naps. You can sleep at night. Also, in order to take a nap, I'd have to take out my contacts. And that always wakes me right up. So taking a nap is a luxury for people who don't wear contacts. Hello, hey look, it's No Meanie Stuffs. Nami, why have you abandoned the Discord? She likes to tell everyone, I don't talk on this Discord anymore. I talk on another one now. Ooh, I'm big and important. Too big for you. Nami has abandoned us. Your next WoW Classic video? I do a lot of those. Here, let me look it up. Videos to be made. Let's see, of all of the videos, which one could be considered a classic one? Top 10 best raids in WoW. No, I already did that one. That one's going to come out tomorrow. Top 10 overpowered abilities in vanilla WoW. I think that might be it. Top 10 weirdest abilities in vanilla WoW. Ooh, I like both of those. What? I speak there. Whatever, Nami. Always bragging about how you have other places to be. I know what you're trying to say. I can read between the lines. You're just trying to say that you hate me. Which, I mean, is fine. Oh, top 10 coolest boss fights. Top 10 abilities with the longest cooldowns in WoW's history. Oh, I like that video idea. Top 10 best hunter pets in WoW's history. Hardest to get and extremely rare pets. Top 10 hardest raid bosses remake, and top 10 interesting raid mechanics. I think it's going to be overpowered vanilla abilities or weirdest abilities in vanilla. Or it might be a video on stunlock rogues. One of those. One of my next videos is going to be vanilla WoW stuff. My internet. Wow, I've never seen it spelled that way before. So much lag. Is there lots of lag on the stream? Because according to OBS, the stream is like fine for the most part. Although I do need to figure out a better internet situation. I'm currently streaming over Wi-Fi, which is not optimal. I have decent Wi-Fi, but I gotta figure out something. But then again, I don't really care about streaming that much. I stream like once a week. And it's fine outside of streaming. Wait, why did I leave the order hall? Top 10 OP weapons, armor, and classic WoW. I think like Hamster Wheel has videos on that. Oh, see, that's why you're so quiet. It's where you were located. It steals the soul of the game. Also the mic. Yeah, I was backed up for a bit. Hey man, so recently I boosted a character for BFA. Is there anything I should do to prepare, or am I good just having a 110 character? Like you can try to get better gear to make the first couple of levels easier. But once you hit level 115, I think, quest gear is better than anything you could possibly get from Legion. And that's also when legendaries stop working too. So your first 5 levels will be harder than everyone else who has a whole bunch of legendaries and really good like Antorus gear. But after level 115, everyone's going to be even. So you don't got to do anything. Female blood elves, gross. You mean best? Hi there, my name doesn't matter in English. I wanted to say thanks for Mage Tower guides, have been big help. Mage Tower guides? I made like one Mage Tower guide that isn't even valid anymore. Ever since they changed talents around. Is it even still worth it? Because the tower was... My guide was specifically for doing it under geared and only for like 1 spec. Christ, my stream's lagging. Oh, okay. Actual question. Where do you live? Stream. Hold up. I didn't need to run outside. I could have just brought out my mailman. Actual question. When do you live stream? Do you have Discord up for normal voice chat in your ear, or only this chat? Also, as a Patreon, I would love to make you snort milk in nose live. If you're a Patreon, there should be a link to the Discord in Patreon. Hey Hero, I passed 2 exams today and got right to get into my next 3rd year. Thanks for completing my day, since I honestly do enjoy your stream. Why, thank you, Octopod. Do you have a beard? I just shaved it yesterday. No lag here, nothing bad at all. I'm gonna skip a lot of these comments to catch up. I'm sorry. If you really want me to answer something, just ask it again. Hey, any idea why the standard UI got changed? I think they just changed it for no reason. Hero, why do you hate me so? You're the one who constantly tells me that you have better Discords to talk in. Trying to diss me. I understand, Nami. It's cool. I don't care. I do the same. I'm just not mean about it like you are. You might be able to get a little better stream depending on if you roll the VPN, who still currently gets priority on your connection. A VPN. Maybe. It'd also be better if I had like a hardwired connection and wasn't doing it through Wi-Fi. I think that might help. I got 4 legendaries in my warrior, not on any other tune, yet my tune's got a 858 or 878. Yeah, that's not good. Anything under like 920 isn't good. Because you can get 920 gear from LFR. $920 is like the minimum eye level you can get if you're a casual player. Actually, I think it might be 930 because of legendaries and the artifact. Oh, what? No gold missions today? Sorry, I forgot to do my dailies today, so I'm just doing those right now. Top 10 thick NPCs. Don't say that. The UI looked authentic. Like, whatever. I use the default UI. I'm just gonna have to get used to the new one. I'm pretty sure they're just changing it just because they can. There's no like practical use I can see for changing it. What is that? Sup? Only tuning in for short because I need to work in 9 hours. No, Illidan, you need to stay for the whole 5 hours. I like top 10 smallest NPCs since he did top 10 largest. I don't even know where to begin with the smallest NPCs. That's not gonna happen. Do old raid get mounts? That's what I am going to do. Just like hold your horses, you know? I need to do my dailies real quick. Like my bare minimum dailies. That's just log into my tunes and then use their shit for shit. Ah, there they are. And I need to get back into demon form before I log out. My internet is crap. I need to go. Sorry. Goodbye, Logan Wallach. My warrior has 937 gear. That's good. Also, my man, your voice is perfect to do some ASMR videos. Just as a side, they are popular on YouTube and you could rock them. I don't understand ASMR. Is that like a sexual thing or something? I've seen it. It just seems weird. It's like, I don't get this. This is probably like the foot fetish thing. Like, I understand it's a really common thing that people have, but it's like, I don't get it. That's not for me. It's just you either like it or you don't. And I just think ASMR is weird. Gnomes indoors. Literally just got my Feral Mage Tower done. Woo, I'm so relieved. Is the Feral one hard? Well, I mean, basically all of them are kind of difficult. So, good job. I guess the other question would be, are any of them easy? The Fire Mage one was pretty easy for me, but because I had the perfect legendaries for it. And I had just done that fight earlier, so I knew all the mechanics. Too much lag. What TF Wi-Fi? Love your videos, hope your channel grows. So do I. Do critters count on NPCs since they aren't playable? I mean, most critters are about the same size. There's no like drastic differences in small NPCs as there are for the big ones. There's no like Shenzhen Zoo of small NPCs. It's like, you see, this one is probably a couple of pixels smaller than this one. That makes it, you know, number 5 on the list. It's just not comparable. Whew. 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 I think his main's a priest. Yep, my main is a discipline priest. God damn it. I mean, gosh dang it. Flippers, snappers. Why do I have a pump? Oh, someone probably threw it at me. ASMR is just pretty much talking quietly while you do normal stuff. Open a taco, unbox a cat, whatever. It just needs a calm, even voice. You has. Yeah, that's what I said. It's weird. ASMR is weird. Hero, can you tell me why I've seen some anime shit on recommendeds recently? You probably watched an anime video. ASMR comes in other forms other than soft talking. It's not too terrible. I'm just Guardian main and Feral Aspect, so it took a bit. Yeah, I get you. Most of them take a bit. Window Monk Mage Tower is easy AF. I wonder what easy AF means. Maybe it's similar to easy as fuck. Eggs. Oh, that TSM bug. What TSM bug? Oh my god, I forgot to do this. Well, I guess I'm not doing that one today. The gnomes are critters. You're a critter. Actually, I don't have anything on my mage. I don't have any more order resources. Hey, hello Dr. Zoidberg. Woof. I'd rather never watch any of that stuff. I'm just saving myself. Saving. Oh, are you the guy who was like, I'm never gonna watch anime or something? You should just give up and do it. Stop being a contrarian just to fit in. And give things a shot to see if you like them or not personally. Instead of what the popular opinion is. Don't be a sheep. Be a leader. Be an explorer. Do things for yourself. You probably don't even think you've been influenced by popular media. That's how subtle it is. That's why propaganda works so well. Did you watch the World Cup? Did I watch soccer? Hell no. Nobody in America watches soccer. Nobody cares. Except for people from other countries who happen to live here. And I don't know anyone from another country who also lives here. Okay, what old raid should I run first? What old raid has pets? Oh, I know. I know the perfect raid to run first. I'm gonna keep it a secret. You guys will never guess what it is. It's a secret raid. Are you doing Yogg? Hell no. I hate Old War. Firelands, Ice Cream Citadel. What do you think would be a good main for Legion Biffa? Fury Warrior. They're a lot of fun. You should see if some company will donate to you some nice network equipment to allow you to do streams via some nice 4 gig hardwired versus wired. I mean, I could just like buy it myself. It's just I'm lazy and I don't really have a need for it outside of streams that I don't really take seriously. Ooh, that's a lot of effort for something I don't care about. But at the same time, if I'm going to do it, might as well go for the best quality I can. So that's where I'm conflicted. It's like, I don't care, but at the same time, I probably should care a little bit more. If anything, my first priority should be to upgrade my computer. Ha, you guys will never guess where I'm going. Nope, you guys are all wrong. This is so damn laggy. Fix it. Yeah, it was really laggy earlier. It should be fine now. It's in the green. Totally in the green. You saw the bug now. Invisible windows. Boo, yeah. Nope, you guys have no idea where I'm going. It's a mystery raid. Oi, what are you doing here? I don't know. It's a mystery. Ugh, look at this stupid zone. Why is Mr. Pandaria the ugliest? You missed my comment. Oopsie doopsie. Heart of Fear. It's the most popular raid. I'm not doing Old War. Here, I followed you on Twitter. Neat. You should send me pictures of anime girls. Siege of Orgrimmar? Hell no. I can't solo Siege of Orgrimmar. I actually probably can't solo the place I'm going to now. Unless I put it on 10 player. I should be fine at 10 player. I still think it's Throne. Ooh, I neither confirm nor deny. Tempest Keep. Dude, anime girls, I agree. That's basically all my Tumblr is. It's just following artists who draw anime girls. I heard One Punch Man Season 2 is coming out in late August. Do you think it's true? I'm excited for it if it's true. I have no idea what they're going to cover in Season 2. Like, the next arc before One Punch Man is still ongoing in the manga. I mean, it's finished up in the web novel, but I wonder if they're going to just cover events up to the next arc, or they're going to like end this season off in the middle of it, because there's no way they can cover it all. Unless they speed up a whole bunch of things. Or if it's a 2-cour show, where it has 24 episodes, and it just bypasses the manga and uses web novel material. But I don't think they're going to do that. I don't even know how they're going to do the second season of One Punch Man. Are you joking? You can't solo Mythic SOO? I mean, probably on my main. I'm not confident about my mage, though. But I'm not doing Siege of Orgrimmar. I'm doing a mystery raid. Let's see, where's the Horde portal at? I can never remember how to get there. Ah, here it is. It's a whole new team and director for Season 2. That's not too unusual for animes. You have a Tumblr made? No. How can you not one-shot level 90s on a better geared 110 than me, while I'm over here one-shotting 100s? Wait, I might be underestimating this place. I mean, overestimating this place. This secret place that you guys totally have no idea what I'm doing. Invisible bug? I don't know what you're talking about. I have faith you can solo any mop raid. Who says I'm doing a mop raid? This could all just be misdirection. You guys don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, what's the best way to get to Throne? I mean, the mystery raid. I think it's over here. I remember doing all this when it was current content. Although I used to just get summoned to the raid all the time. And I've been over here a lot of times to get footage too. But not that often. Snails will still one-shot you in TOT. Good thing I'm not doing TOT then. Apart from the other 4 raids. I heard Throne go through the pipe. It is Throne. You just said Bowie. I didn't say it. Under the waterfall. Do it. I'm just going to follow this guy. He probably knows where he's going. Footage. That's what she said. You are doing thought? Hey, that's not very nice. That's a derogatory term. Hero, are you a cuck? Oh, Nami. Why do you do this to me? You're so mean to me all the time. You went past it. Went past what? The entrance is over here. You guys are trying to trick me. Can you teach us how to do Daruma the Forgotten's Maid phase on a laggy computer? Why do you hate me, hero? You're the one who hates me. Stop trying to play victim. What is your name, Jeel? Nami Jeels? I wish I could do measurements for this stream. Top 10 derogatory terms. Shut up, Nami. Yeah, Captain Grimm. Don't be mean to Nami. That's not nice. Okay, guys. The raid I'm doing is Throne of Thunder. Who wants to come and do Throne of Thunder with me? No one? Okay. That sounds about right. Nobody wants to do raids with me. I'll just do it by myself. Reward us. Good luck on the mounts if you don't have them. Mounts? I'm in here for pets. Who gives a shit about mounts? Hero bullies everyone. Shut up, Hero. I knew it, boy. How do we even join you? I'm new. I don't even know how to join you. Still, I got lag. Hey. Mounts are cool. Mounts are lame. The only reason to do old raids is for pets. Everybody knows that. The pets from Throne of Thunder are still very valuable. And I don't have them all yet. I wish cross-realm feature existed in WoW. So do I. I would join you, but EU here and oh and hello. You know, I was thinking about making an EU account. So I was just gonna level an EU account, but I put up a poll on my on my Discord, and all of the results were mixed. So I just chose what I wanted to do from the ones I got upvoted, and one of them was run old raids. How did that not kill him? Bob Oak T. Bob Oak T. Was that because he wanted to join the raid? If so, then I'll set it up so people can join. Just make sure you give me all the pets, otherwise I'm gonna get sad and cry. Negative, sir. I wanted to say silliness. I just support you. Oh, okay. Why, thank you. $1? That's more than I've made on stream in the past 3 months. Man, I'm rolling in dough now. Why do these things keep spawning? Let's see. Here, after you called me Nami Jeels, I do hate you now. That was too far. See, you finally admitted it to yourself. Don't you feel better now? How can you invite me? First off, I just need to make a group, I think. I think I need to kill one of these guys. They're spawning the elementals, I think. It's really annoying. $1 is what you'll pay me for my art. Draw a picture. Well, fine. Call me cheap. Rolf, how about a level 1 hogger run then? Hey, I wasn't calling you cheap. That is literally more than I made. No one ever donates to me. I don't really encourage it. You see, in order to get donations on streams, from what I've noticed from other YouTubers, is you have to have, like, something on screen in order to.
Well, fine. Call me cheap. ROFL, how about a LVL 1 hogger run then?
A level 1 hogger run? I mean, maybe. What other streamers do is they have, like, tickers on screen that shows last donates and, like, goals and stuff. And I a lot of time use my stream footage as regular footage, so I can't have any of that on stream. I mean, I could. I just don't really want to either. And if you don't do those things, people won't actually donate. Unless you call attention to it. In my experience, I mean, it's not the true for everyone. You didn't continue what you want me to draw. I forgot. Dave and DevBot meet Naruto from Fortnite. Oh, right. Let me... Does anyone even want to do Throne of Thunder? Here, I'm going to run Throne of Thunder by myself. And then I'll do something else and invite people. Wait, this is taking a long time. I thought I could one-shot this. Ooh, that was hard. That was too hard. Okay, I'm getting out. Who wants to go do Throne of Thunder? I'm making invitations. I also want to do Raw Den, so I'm going to put this on, like, heroic mode. I think, never mind, you forgot about that just like you forgot about our friendship. Whatever, Nami. Always trying to play the victim. What is your name? Jill? What's your realm? As long as you're on US, you can join. Okay, here. When is the next episode in Dave and DevBot coming out? I was going to put it out in January, but then I started having health problems. And I put that on hold until I got those fixed. And I'll have you know, I got my health problems sorted out a couple of weeks ago. So, it took a while. I'm barely getting back into being able to do, like, projects like that again. Dungeons and Raids, pre-made groups, Raids Legacy, start a group, Raids Legacy, Hellfire Citadel. No, we're gonna do... What is this one called again? Throne of the Four Winds. Throne of Thunder. 25-man heroic. And the name will be Hiruma Red X Group. And all the pets are mine. And list group. Auto accept. I probably shouldn't auto accept. I should also probably change this to Mythic 25-man. Raid difficulty Mythic. Do you wish to convert to Raid? Raid difficulty Mythic. Also, I should probably note, you need to get over here on your own. I'm not summoning anyone. Okay, now time to go inside. Throne of Thunder. It's still 10-man. That's not good. Okay. It won't let me do 25-man. Well, shit. Looks like 10-man it is. Edit group. How do you do every pony? It won't let me do 25-man. Is it because I came in here already and killed the boss? Legacy raid size 25-man. Let's see if it works this time. Nope, still 10-man. Well, whatever. I don't really care. It's 'cause you killed the boss. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Oh well. Figure if every person donated $1 and asked him to sing a ditty, we would have a great time. No one's gonna do that. What did he name it? Technology inconsistencies in World of Warcraft lore. I made a video where I talked about that briefly. And I forgot. I forgot if people complained about it or not. I remember the reaction was mixed, though. A lot of people were like, well, you can't take technology seriously in WoW. And a lot of people were like, yeah, how come technology is weird like that? But there wasn't a clear consensus on it. And I'm scared of my fans, so I only do what they like. Ah! Why can't I... There we go. I forgot what I was talking about. Probably nothing important. Trench warfare in World of Warcraft win Blizzard. I don't think trench warfare will ever be a thing. Because flying exists. Variant advocates for pet battles in WoW Classic. Heck yeah. You see, the only things I want in Classic WoW, you know, besides no bugs and stuff, is pet battles, a looking for raid tool, mass looting, summoning stones that actually summon, a 1.5 second mount cast time, not being dismounted in water, and multiple tags. Like, I don't want it ever to go back to the system where only one person could tag a mob. That is the worst. They should make it so that everybody can tag it just like it is on live. That's probably one of the biggest ones. All of the other ones are just as equally important, but I think everybody tagging a boss is the biggest. Jesus, the viewer count is high. It's always like this when I run old raids for some reason. Preach died on there a few days ago. He died on Horadon? Yeah, probably. No, wait, he probably died on the bridge. That's what you're talking about, right? Yep. Do you think Blizz will ever put WoW on Xbox? WoW on Xbox? Why would we put WoW on such a garbage console like an Xbox? He's baiting, guys. Don't go mental. I didn't think anyone would fall for it in the stream. I guess there is always new people. Keep the bugs. You're right, I want to tame Broken Tooth when he still had a 1 second cast time. Hero is the master baiter. No one baits masterfully as well as I do. I don't have lag anymore. Why not? Do you like Eva? Not really. Oh, I must go again here. It was nice to visit once every 3 years. Goodbye, Nami. I know how much you hate me. I mean, there's both airplanes, spaceships, guns, crossbows all the same time being used as viable weapons, so rule of cool, I guess. Yep, that's basically it. Oh, I hate when people tag mobs back in the day. Constantly piss me off, and I hate when people are in my way. Yep, same. I hated mob tagging. I'm glad they did away with it for the most part. Blizz needs to put WoW on Wii. I want to play my Fear War by swinging my arms around like a maniac. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Batman. Okay, so you charge this up and then hit this as it lands. Nope, that's not how it works. Also, note to self, stop using Scorch when they're not below 30% health. Ooh. Ooh, mine. Mine. Where to next, every pony? Friendship broken with Blizzard now. World War II 20-year-old. What? Shut up, blonde zombie. It's funny, we're killing all these Zandalars. And then we're gonna be allies with them pretty soon. This raid is hilarious from a lore standpoint. I want the blood incident or no buy. Right? I want to be able to cause mass panic by dismissing pets with bugs. I want the real vanilla experience, not this fake polished crap. Also, pet battles. If there's no pet battles, what's the point in even playing WoW? More lore inconsistencies. Blizzard I think like they explained it away by saying it was like a faction of Zandalari who rebelled against the king. Or something similar to that. No, don't kill the race I'm gonna play. Hero, do an RP event. No. I put that on my list of things to do as well, and nobody voted for it. So if you wanted me to do an RP event, you should have voted on it when I had it up on my Discord. Duh. Nobody likes Zool anyway. Zool? I like Zool. It was like the best part of the I can't say that word. The extraction scenario. Dumb excuse, but an excuse nonetheless. Feels ignored. Man, who needs pet battles when you're a Pokemon master? That reminds me, I wrote down this video called like common misconceptions about pet battles that I'm probably never gonna make. And I think people really assume that it's exactly like Pokemon. And it causes a lot of misconceptions that when people ask questions about it, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? That question obviously signifies that you have no idea how pet battles work. Example, what is your main team? Main teams don't exist in pet battles, but that absolutely is a thing in Pokemon. In Pokemon, you can go through the entire game and steamroll everything with one team, because you can outlevel it. In pet battles, you're constantly going against opponents' pets who are better than your pets. You can't outlevel content. Max level pet battle content is assume that all your pets are already max level. So you go against legendary pets who are better than your pets, so you can't just use whatever you want for fun. You have to use specific counter pets for the encounter. There's no such thing as a main team. And yet that's like one of the most commonly asked questions when people talk about pet battles. And for the longest time I didn't know what the hell they were talking about, but it got asked a lot. And I was like, main team? That's not a thing. And they're like, oh, okay. And I assumed they thought I was just dismissing them. I didn't really get it until I remembered like how Pokemon plays when I was watching some Pokemon video on YouTube. I was like, oh, that's why they're always asking that question. It's because they literally don't know anything about pet battles. Maybe I should make a video about this. Go into detail about why main teams don't exist in pet battles. Because it's fundamentally different. The only similar thing is that like you go out and collect stuff, and that it's a turn-based combat system. But the gameplay and everything else to it is wholly unique. I'm gonna die! Ugh. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna suck when they disable my artifact weapon. I'm not gonna be able to heal from my blinks anymore. That's gonna suck so bad. Because I have so many points in my blink heal. Look how much I healed up from those 2 blinks. I got like 70% of my health back. Hero, you could eat 1 meal and not get sick of it. What would you be until you died? Pizza. Pizza, boy. Pizza. I do pizza all day, every day. In fact, remind me to order pizza at the end of the stream because I haven't had it in months. Oh, god damn. My arm hurts. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, I just got like a really bad twinge of pain. I don't know what I did, but I hurt my arm yesterday. Ah, my left arm. Like, on the side of it. And it doesn't hurt if I don't use it. But I think I was using it to move around on my keyboard. And now it really hurts. That's why I was thinking of doing something that only requires me to use 1 hand for today's stream. Okay, I have most of my abilities on my keyboard. I can just set them up so I don't have to actually click on anything else. That way I can just do this all with 1 hand. Because I do have a Naga mouse. Not a Naga, I have something better than a Naga. Actually, you know what? I should probably put my affiliate link. Oh, goddamn, it still hurts. Ow. I should probably just take like an ibuprofen or something. Ugh. My Amazon affiliate link so I can just tell people to go there. This mouse is better than a Naga, and it's cheaper too. Fucking stupid Naga and their goddamn drivers that mess with your video games. I'm never buying a Naga again. Something you can do with 1 hand? Whatever do you mean? There we go. Now my affiliate link is in chat. Just cut off your arm. Oh no, I need to add blink to something. Blink will now be 0. And just gotta play with 1 hand. As long as I don't use my other hand, it doesn't hurt. I have no idea how I hurt my hand. But something I did, like, struck a nerve or something. Such a carry. That's right, just carry me. Prove your love. And carry me. Ooh. Okay, what was blink? It was at this button. That's how I heal myself. Man, Fire Mage Blink is the best. It heals me for like 30% of my health, and I have a legendary where it gives me a bubble for 30% of my health. I'm unkillable with my blinks. How come they're not dying? In the description. Looking for a mouse at the moment, using basic one. Yeah, just buy the mouse from my affiliate link. You get a good mouse, I get money. That's how it works, I think. I don't know, I just set it up a couple days ago. I think it works like that. I remember trying to do this raid achievement, and G-Kun's achievement with the egg is one of the most frustrating one I've ever tried to do. Still haven't done it. I think I did all the achievements for this back when it was current content. What do you get for doing... Here, let me check. You probably got a mount, right? Why is this taking so long? They have to do their attack? Oh, okay. Throne... Oops, did not mean to do that. Throne... Drop... Drop Alec here, Throne of the Four Winds. Drop Throne of Thunder. Let's see, achievements. It's a Pandaria raid. That's Cataclysm. Pandaria raid. And looks like I have most of them. What's the mega achievement for it? Mythic Garrosh Hellscream, Liberator of Orgrimmar. I might not have the mega achievement for this. Well, whatever, I don't care. Oh, I can just click abilities too. I forgot about that. Man, that is convenient. One use for actually clicking your abilities. One, if you're a noob. Two, if you can only play with one arm. Man, I'm like a genius thinking of clicking abilities. Eh. You know what, maybe I should just like switch these two up for now. So I can blink. You can't see mega achievements in the specific tab? Oh, okay. So let's just go Dungeons and Raids. Legion, Glory, Classic, Dungeon Hero, Pandarian Dungeon Hero, Dungeon, Cataclysm. I don't think I have it. I know my old guild loved to do raid achievements, and I have the one for Siege of Orgrimmar, so you would think I should have the one for this one as well. Wait, do you avoid the gas or like the bones? I don't remember. It's one of those two. Look at game chat. I linked the mount. Oh, did you? Here, I need to get up there. I don't want you guys to kill G-Kun before I get a chance to fight it. Gonna have to amputate the arm. I just gotta like not use it for a few days and that should fix it. I used to get injuries like this all the time in football. And the best way for them to heal is just to let them heal on their own. Your body can heal basically anything. I'd consider this like a minor injury. I don't know how I heard it, but apparently I twisted something, maybe. So as long as I just don't use my left hand, it should be good in a couple of days. Especially since I'm totally overreacting with how much it hurts. Whee! G-Kun! Is everyone here? Oh, what was the mount you get? You said you linked it in chat. I don't see. Look. LOL. Yeah, I don't see it. Armored Sky not collected. Oh, I guess I don't have it. My mount dropped. Yay, everybody's gonna give me that mount, right? Just kidding. I know I said give me the pets, but you guys can roll neat on those too. Good thing I have it. Oh my god, no. I'll be honest.
I lament then days when there was a massive raid on Alliance port cities. How about you schedule a huge raid and stream the cray?
You know, that was one of the things I had set up. As like one of the options I was going to do for stream. One of them was to do For the Horde, but no one voted for it. Actually, I should probably give you guys the straw poll so you guys can see what was on it. Let's see. Because Horde sucks. I thought you said mounts were worse than battle pets. Yeah. I want the battle pets from here. It's cool that a rare mount dropped, but I don't really give a shit I don't give a shit. I mean, I probably shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say cuss words, I mean. Thank you. Were you the one who won it? Oh my god. Oh, Nixia. Yep. Congrats, oh Nix. Here said a swear word. I'm sorry. You know, we can see your name through the Amazon link. Oh, that's fine. You can also see my name if you dig up a PayPal link. Only thing I'm worried about is if you can see my address. Defeat the ambush. Oh yeah, this was before like World Quest were a thing. Nice. Now Blizzard just does these through World Quests. But I still called the drop. All I care about are the pets. Pets more important. No, I wanted to see the phase. Here, let me just greed on everything. I really want the pet from Primordius. I don't have that one yet. YouTube be like, age restricted, die, piece of shit, die, you gay bitch, ooh, whoa, oh, cab. A little mean there, aren't you? But I still called the drop. Any name can be easily turned into an address, especially said where you lived. I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna test you guys, that's for sure. I'm not gonna say, oh, there's no way you can possibly find where I live. It's like, no, I've heard stories. I probably made a mistake somewhere online. Let's not test that theory. ICC, it's thrown a thunder raid. Ooh-wah equals neckbeard. Ooh-wah, what? What raid next? I don't know. I'll probably do one more raid after this and then do Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds with my one arm. Hero, are you a mech laird? Heck yeah. Hero getting paranoid, people gonna start knocking on his door. Hey, I'll have you know, I get creepy messages all the time. I'm sure all semi-popular YouTubers do. And I assume all female YouTubers do, no matter your popularity. You gotta be careful when you're in a position with a large fan base. Test has been given. Proceeding to get address and phone book published online so we can all call you for raid tips. Yeah, I never answer my phone if I don't recognize the number. Because I'm afraid of a scenario exactly like that. Someone trying to confirm they got it correct by hearing my voice. Like, if it's someone who really needs me, they'll know to text. And they'll know my number already. Otherwise, you don't need to talk to me. Fanbase, I thought this was for ironic fans. That's true. What if someone tries to ironically find me, though? That's just as bad. Who is Captain Grimm? Captain Grimm makes good machinimas. You should watch the newest one he put out. It's legitimately funny. Unlike all of his other ones. Right, Captain Grimm? You finally made a good video? But I do know the dungeon is... I'm just kidding. That's mean. I don't want to be mean to Captain Grimm. Die. Uh-oh, the doggos are going crazy. What do you use for editing software? Your cuts are legit, and I really enjoy your content. I'll answer that once my dogs stop barking. So I can go into detail. I think it's just a FedEx car that came outside. Damn, how have there been no pets yet? This is ridiculous. What a terrible run. Maybe if it was on 25, man, a pet would have dropped. Good boys protecting his man from hackers that got his address. I think they've stopped. What was I gonna talk about? I forgot. But I do love your content, Haruma, Red X, and other YouTubers. You should watch Captain Grimm's video, the one with... Oh, I'm not gonna ruin it. Just the most recent one he put out. It's pretty good. I'm sure he loves you too. By the way, I have subscribed. Yay! Let me in. The fans are here. You were gonna tell us your editing software? I use Sony Vegas to put everything together, and After Effects to create anything that looks fancy. If anything looks like, whoa, that's some pretty good effects or editing, it was probably made in After Effects. And then I put it in Sony Vegas to actually make the video, because Sony Vegas is my favorite video editor. Premiere Pro is garbage compared to Sony Vegas. Stop promoting me. Oh, shut up, Captain Grimm. You piece of... you wonderful human being. Ignore the typos. What's your all the things hero? I have that add-on installed. How do you check? / all the things? 32%. Hell yeah, Batman. The only thing I collect in game is pet battles. Is pets. I don't really give a heck about anything else. Why are you guys going over to the right? Isn't it? Oh, I guess it is this way, huh? Promote my share of the love group so I can finally finish Glory of the Hero. What? Have you considered playing in vanilla / TBC private? You mean illegal servers? Recent subscriber here, just getting back into WoW. Thanks to your awesome content, new stuff is cool. Really excited for Classic. If you love Classic, you're gonna love my videos because I make a whole bunch of nostalgia bait. Everything I do is like classic shit. New sponsor. Whoa. Whoa, those are super rare. I think I only have like one other sponsor. I don't even know if I have a notification for that. Just because of how rare it is. I should probably set that up. I don't really ever expect to get anything while I stream. Mainly because I don't take it very seriously. Thank you, Zoltan. Please notice me, senpai. You better pimp him with a song. A song. The only song I know is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And 500 Miles. Also All Star. Actually, I know a lot of songs. I've noticed in the bait works. Heck yeah, nostalgia bait. Oh shit, I knocked down my thing. Ugh. More nostalgia bait. Join my Minecraft server? I'd rather die. Don't mess with the Sultan. Heck yeah, the Sultan. Well, Hero, calm down with the swears. By the way, Hero Rex, do you know Crucial? Heck yeah, me and Crucial go way back. Haven't you ever seen the Try Ironman challenge on Kakio's channel? Or his one-time podcast, the Trash Hole podcast? Did we break it? What did you guys do? Let's see, all the things. I only have 32%. Let's see, what do I have high scores in? Pet battles. You see, this is all I care about. I have a 92% in pet battle stuff and an 88% in pet journals. You see, the thing is, I collect pets, but I only collect good pets. I don't really care about like really obscure pets if they're not good. Thank you. 500 miles will do. I actually don't really know that song. I was just kidding. Like, I know the chorus to it because it's one of my favorite songs ever. Waiting patiently for next Kakio video. Kakio doesn't make videos anymore. Didn't you hear? He said making videos takes effort. I'd rather just work at McDonald's. God damn it, Hero, sing this man's song. Hey, I never promised I'd sing anything. You guys were the ones who said it. As long as it's 500 miles, though. Because, you know, I'd walk 500 miles if I could just see you tonight. I need to turn on auto run. Let's see, I only have 15% in PvP achievements. Whoa, I am a slacker. But at least I have high numbers in the ones that matter. Pets and collecting pets. Everything else is unimportant to me. I want to hear Proclaimers. I would walk 500 miles. Do it. I just kind of sung a little bit of it. That's close enough.
I want to hear Proclaimers. I would walk 500 miles. Do IT.
You're so quiet, I can't hear you. What are sponsors? What do they do and what's the point of them? Sponsors get like special badges and stuff. And they also get special badges when they comment on videos too, I think. Plus emotes. It's kind of like a Twitch subscriber, I think. My all the things is at 44%. Hey, mine's only at 32%. Don't feel bad, just as long as you have a high number in pet battles. That's all that matters. How come Lei Shen's not spawning? Did we miss a boss? I think we did all the bosses, right? Ah, okay. I think he also gets... I forgot what emotes I put up. I think I just uploaded a whole bunch of meme emotes. So I think all of the emotes for the sponsor are just Ugandan Knuckles. I wonder if it lets me do the emotes. Oh, it does. Here, these are all the emotes I uploaded. They're all meme emotes. It's Ugandan Knuckles, an upvote, and Pickle Rick. Because those are funny. They piss people off when you post them, so those are the best kinds of emotes. Make a Garfield emote and I'm sponsoring. Oh, I should make a Garfield emote. You know, last time I played that Garfield video, my stream footage got like flagged. So I can't play that video anymore. But honestly, all they did was like flag that one part of the video. Hey Hero, can we have a face reveal thing? My two favorite things in the world, Ugandan Knuckles and Pickle Rick. Heck yeah. Face reveal?
Hey Hero, can we have a face reveal video?
Sometimes won't spawn on heroic. Oh well. Right over. On to the Next one. Which raid should we do next? Face reveal? I plan on going to BlizzCon this year. So if you want to see my face, that's the best way to do it. Although if you want a good idea of what I look like, just look up Tips Out. I think that's what his name is. Tips Out. He's a WoW YouTuber who does classic WoW content. I basically look exactly like him. He's my doppelganger. Tips Out. If you want to see what I look like. Can we have a grape reveal, please? Which raid should I do next? Dragon Soul? Hell yeah, I love Dragon Soul. Sup, hero? Do you think you'll be coming to TOA? If so, I will send you the event form on Twitter. Who knows, you may be able to come and kick ass at Pet Battle. Shit, I keep hitting this. I have this ball in a cup game that I play when I'm at my desk, and I keep hitting my desk with it. I know, I saw the thing on Twitter, Fell Plague. I haven't looked at it yet. When does it take place? Is it this weekend? I know you've been telling me about it, but I totally blanked on when it actually takes place. Do you have a beard? I shave it regularly because I hate having a beard, but it grows fast. I'm also lazy. I hate having a beard, but I'm also lazy, so I let it grow. So most of the time I have one. But I did shave it off a couple days ago. Because I hate having a beard. Man, how could you? Beards are amazing. Beards are gross. I always get like food stuck in it when it gets too long. And also it's itchy when it's hot. It's just nasty all around. I don't know why why some guys revere beards so much. I really gotta stop playing with this. I keep hitting my desk. August 5th to the 11th. The application closes soon. Application for charity art auctions. Application for date. Oh, you have to put in application? I was just gonna show up and do things. And that's what I still plan on doing. It's just showing up. It's not like they can kick me out. Oof, don't eat like a baby then. Oh right, we're doing Dragon Soul next. Let's go to Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul, go. Which portal is the fastest to Dragon Soul? It's the portal to North Rendalaran, right? Farming mounts in there. It's North Rendalaran, right? That's the one that takes you to the Caverns of Time? If not, I don't really give a shit. What's your favorite dungeon or raid? My favorite? ICC. Heck yeah, ICC is the best. Legion Dalaran has one portal in it as well. No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me. I know how much you guys like to lie to me. Shit, I can't jump with one hand. I'm gonna have to use my left hand. Oh my god, I hate it when it does this. I hate it when it does that. Well, that noise scared the hell out of me. Okay, so Caverns of Time is over here, right? Caverns of Time. ICC is my favorite aesthetically. Ooh. I have a new top 10 video that's going to come out tomorrow. I hate the video though. It had so many rendering problems. I'll show it at the end of the stream if you guys want to watch it. You just gotta remind me. It's also half an hour long. It's a really long video. Okay, I remember what I was gonna do now. D-list group, start a group. We will now be doing Dragon Soul. Oh god damn it! I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, here we go. Dragon Soul with my left hand. Dragon Soul list group, auto accept, and make sure it's set to 25 man this time. Alright, now I gotta use my left-handed jump. There we go. Okay, don't show it. Don't show what? Oh, that's fine. What's your favorite zone aesthetically? Mulgore. If I didn't make a Tauren Hunter as my first character, I don't know if I'd be playing WoW. Just because of how much I loved Mulgore. I try eating raw mincemeat someday. I wouldn't advise that. Can I friend you on Blizzard? On Blizzard? You mean Battle.net? I have a policy about not adding anyone. Because there was too many bad actors back in the day. Actually, more than that. There's a lot of reasons why I don't do it. I used to do it, but now I don't anymore. Why must you be Americano? You want me to make an EU account? Hey, as an animal lover, what puppers do you have? And can we have a pupper reveal? My dogs appear in some of my videos. I don't know what they are. One of them's like a whitish brown color and the other one's black and brown. But yeah, you can just show up, but if there's any events you wish to compete in, you need to sign up for them. Pet battles, Hearthstone, Warcraft 3, jousting. Nah, I'm just gonna show up. I'm just gonna show up and then like just mess with people. And then record it, and then they'll get mad at me and try to dox me. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm too lazy to learn how to edit. Can't make a YouTube channel if you don't know how to edit. But you can learn to edit. Editing is incredibly easy to learn. It's just very time consuming. I wonder if I still remember his BNet numbers. You see, the thing is, I also have an add-on in WoW that automatically declines all Battle.net invites. If I need to add someone, I add them myself. Because I'll sometimes wake up and my add-on will be like, we declined 3 notifications. I mean, 3 pending invites. I was like, oh, good job, add-on. That's why I install you. I think most of them are just like salty people from Hearthstone. I get that a lot. People will add me after I beat them in Hearthstone. So they can rage. I just ignore them. And then my add-on will get rid of them. Uh-oh, I don't have any room in my bags for all of this stuff. I need to sell all of my shit. I don't need any of this. Okay. Alright, time to go do your Saj. Warlord Zanas. Warlord Zanas. Am I going to be part of the art auction? We started our base price that we ourselves will earn. Then after the extra money goes to charity, the charity will donate directly to itself. They have an art auction? Machinima is hot. To be honest, Rumor X, Crucial, Noble are the reasons I want to be a YouTuber. Hey, if Noble, Crucial, and I can do it, considering our early videos, anyone can. It's not hard, it is just time consuming and takes work. And if you want some advice, watch my video on how to start YouTubing. What the hell are you doing, Lucky? Here, let me actually find that video so I can just link it to you. That is why I made the video in the first place, so that I could link it to people. That is not what I wanted to click on. Stupid piece of garbage. Here it is, how I make videos. I should rename this to how to make videos. That is not the button I wanted to click on. There we go. Copy video. What bag got on? I don't remember. I think it's Audi bags or something. How come you guys didn't kill Warlord Zanas yet? Whoa, why am I not one-shotting it? Give me all the things. But I need stuff to film videos on YouTube. You can just use OBS. OBS is free and is good enough. I basically use that for all my video recording now. Dear God, slow down. I'm trying to get the Dragon Soul. They already have the Dragon Soul. Don't you know the timeline to this place? Do you play any other games? Yeah, I play a lot of Hearthstone. I play Diablo every new season. And a lot of Overwatch. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Tons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Also this mobile game called Idle Heroes. I've been playing that a lot recently too. I heard a Grammarly ad. Yeah, I was looking into that yesterday. A lot of my programs don't have spell checks. So I was wondering if that would give spell check to like my Sony Vegas or something. Because that would be convenient as hell. But it looks like it's just a browser add-on for Chrome. Which is like, that's useless. Your Saj. Well, this is going quickly. August 5th is the first day's opening ceremony after art auction. Just make sure to send me a message on Twitter when it's about to happen. Foul Plague. That way I can do it. Heroes on gachas. Yep. Idle Heroes is a gacha game. Oops, did not mean to do that. Yu-Gi-Oh! You stream Overwatch in the way you play WoW? I've streamed Overwatch a few times. A good way to get people to stop watching my stream is to stream Overwatch. That's what I've learned from that. Already low money outcome in mind. Want to do is something because of profit, because I really good idea that I really want to realize, but I'll never get to finish it. Man, you have no idea how much that describes the average person. There are so many people who want to do things like creatively, and then just never ever do it because they're afraid of failure. And apparently that's like a really common thing. That's not something I possess. I don't fear failure. I fail all the time. But some people are so afraid of it, like they're not even aware of it, so they never try. And they just think of a bunch of excuses to never try anything. And it's super common. That's why like most people don't make things. Because most people have that fear just innate. Or a couple of other things. But I found like the most common one is just the fear of failure, fear of criticism. They don't even want to try because they think it won't do well. And that was something I never had. So that's like one of the advantages I guess I had when it came to succeeding in a YouTube career. Is that I was actually able to try and keep going after not getting immediate success. Despite the fact that all of my talents lie in sports. The only thing I ever truly have been talented in have been sports and physical activities. And now I have a job in a creative field, which I actually had no talent in. I wanted to be an artist for like the longest time. And I took so many art classes in school. And I just never got better. Or good enough. So I gave up. No, you guys killed Hagatha too quickly. You just gotta do it, man. I was also reading self-help books. Because I love self-help books. They're like some of my favorite kinds of books to read. And I was reading a couple of like how to be creative. Or like, you know, how to do creative things when you have a busy schedule. And like in the two books I read, more than half of the advice in those books was basically trying to get over the fear of failure. And I was like, holy crap, is it that big of a problem? That 2 separate books on this subject dedicate more than half of it to getting over the fear of failure and how to actually do things. And I was like, wow, this book is basically just talking about a whole bunch of things that I do already. It just reaffirmed that everything I'm doing is like, you know, exactly what you need to do in order to succeed in a field like that. But at the same time, it was funny that just how prevalent that issue was. There's so many people who would write into them and tell them that they want to do it, but they're just afraid of trying. Or that a whole bunch of other reasons, and it boiled down to that they were afraid of failing. Like, they didn't even know they were afraid of failing. They just had a bunch of excuses that basically boiled down to fear of failure. For real? For real what? I am the cataclysm. That line is so cool. I think I used it when I talked about Deathwing in a video. Not really afraid of failure. I have some shitty 2-second games. You can see how every next kind of improve, but when I try to achieve something, I just don't get to it. I don't know why. Yeah, that's the thing I also read. Like, a lot of people didn't know they were afraid of failure. They just thought they couldn't do it. They had a whole bunch of excuses. And like the authors always boiled it down to, you know, this is just what your brain's doing, because nobody likes to admit that they're afraid. Not even your subconscious mind does. Join my effing Minecraft server. Your Minecraft server? Never. Dude, you are hero. Love your content. Why, thank you. For real? People shouldn't be so scared of failure. Yeah, people shouldn't be afraid of the dark either. People shouldn't fear death. People shouldn't fear public speaking. Did you know the #1 fear in the world is the fear of public speaking? Like, what's there to be afraid of with public speaking? Lots of things. But it doesn't feel like there should be anything to be afraid of, and yet it is the most common fear in the world. But that's unironically. As someone with depression, anxiety, yes. Dear fucking Lord, yes. I was doing my artwork for free for a while, then $4.10, then 1 to 3 hours of my work. Now I'm finally charging $13.50 for 1 to 3 hours, still less than 14 minimum wage here. Oh, you do art yourself too, Flo? I thought you only had commissioned artists do all your drawings. Damn hero, so I am brain fucked. Yep. That's basically it. Your brain is your own worst enemy. Why do you think mental health issues are such a problem? Is this Cataclysm? Heck yeah. I think it's a little bit different on the internet. Hello, hero. Oh look, it's Moko Miss. He's one of the OG fans. You don't see the learning gaze of your peers as they completely ignore what you say and don't care for some reason you think they do. I think I missed context on that. Let's see. Vorgrim. Failure isn't scary. It's just annoying. It is scary for a lot of people. For me, it's just annoying. For a lot of people who actually make YouTube videos, they don't really have that fear. There's like a special kind of person who actually goes out and puts their work out there for people to see. And most of them don't have that overwhelming fear of failure. And Vorgrim, I know for a fact you make videos, so you probably don't have it either. Which is a good thing. That's an advantage you have over normal people. Man, I really love this Catch in a Ball Cup game. This guy makes the best videos. Heck yeah. If you ever actually make a finished video game product, you'll be the first to receive it here. Thanks for helping. Heck yeah. Mega Metroidvania, those are my favorite types of games. Die, Ultraxion, you piece of garbage. Actually, you know, I considered putting him on my video of top 10 bosses you feel bad about killing. Because he was basically created for this moment. Look at him die like that. This poor guy. Whew. I do Photoshop work. We'll send you example pictures I use on Twitter. I make rings for role players. Photoshop work. You'll have to send me that. Next time, EVE Online, please. What's EVE Online? I've never heard of it. Hero, will you be my... Ooh. Oh lord, I have a massive fear failure, but you see my Wikia page since it's massively updated. I'm also writing a WoW book on Legion Tech and Machines. Oh wow. Tech and Machines, huh? EVE Online is a spreadsheet. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know what EVE Online is. We are ready to go. Here, you better get all the mounts to drop. I don't care about mounts. I want pets. How have no pets dropped in any of these places? There hasn't been a single pet drop, has there? Even the common pets haven't dropped. What the hell is this? Ugh. Why is it that bad things only happen to me? No one else, just me. Pets only don't drop for me. Everything is me, me, me. EVE is a spaceship-centered MMO. Oh, look, Captain Grimm got trolled. Captain Grimm got trolled. I think I'm getting born just to fight and be dummy-ass easy bosses and then get killed. Heck yeah. Is the WoW community still a pain in the neck to new players? Yeah, it's mixed. Any online game will probably be mean to new players. I've heard a lot of stories going both ways. Some people saying they had incredibly helpful people when they were new players, and then others saying that people were just absolute dicks to them. But I've heard a lot of stories going both ways, so I can't really say one or the other. I'd assume for the most part people will just ignore you when you first start out unless you ask questions. So just prepared to be ignored if you're a new player. Which isn't that bad, honestly. EVE is for WoW grown-ups. I'm so happy you read that. Oh, I wanted to hear it read aloud. Deathwing has a pet. It's Goop. Deathwing has a dumb pet. Lol, lol, lol. The Hearthstone expansion is launching middle of the Hearthstone competition for TOA. So the admins are scrambling to set up rules. Just have them play with the format from before the new expansion comes out. New expansion looks cool and everything, but man, are the like pre-order bundles a mess. I used to think Hearthstone had like a terrible payment like monetization model. I thought it was too expensive to buy things until I played another mobile game. Hearthstone compared to the mobile game I play, Idle Heroes, is like super fair. When I see other mobile games out there, I was like, oh my god, you can't get ahead with a couple $100 like you can in Hearthstone. You literally have to spend like tens of thousands of dollars in order to get like the highest level in these games. And in Hearthstone, if you spend $100, you can get pretty much everything you need to play a competitive deck. In other mobile games, if you spend about $10,000, you might get everything you need to be competitive. Hearthstone is like a baby when it comes to monetization models. I'm lagging. Me too. Shit, I accidentally started using my other hand again because it's not hurting anymore. I gotta remember to keep careful. Did a pet drop? Oh wait, I already clicked on it, didn't I? For the Horde! For real, EVE is great, WoW is great, but Hermod X is the best. Heck yeah, he is. What realm are you on? I'm on Dawnbringer right now. The issue is decks that pull random spells or random legendaries that might be able to pull these new insanely strong cards. Oh, right, that's gonna probably mess with Spiteful Summoner decks, which is a meta deck. I didn't even think about that. Okay, everyone, we need to roll. We need to roll it. We need to roll it. We need to roll it. Get over here. Oh wait, we don't need to roll it. We can just kill them. I forgot. You can just kill them. That works too. Oh wait, we have people here. We can just counteract it. I don't have to keep moving. Easier if one person is just to stay. Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I've done Dragon Soul with other people. I'm so used to just doing it by myself. I don't really like these wanky expansions. I was super hyped for Knights of the Frozen Throne. Heck yeah, Knights of the Frozen Throne is what got me back into Hearthstone. Add a random 4 cost to your hand. Oh, that's a 12-6. Oopsie doopsie. When we gonna get Heromerodex fan merch? I have no idea what kind of merch I'd put out. I also don't think anyone would buy it if I did. So I don't worry about it. Wipe. Also, the pet battle tournament has rules, so no TCG/store pets. Oh, that's fine. I was trying to think, what are good TCG/store pets? Ragnaros, Blossoming Ancient, and I think that's it. And those aren't even high tier, like top tier pets. Most of the really good pets are really easy to get. I love how people bitch that Hearthstone is pay to win when I only gave $25 on it and got ranked 2 and have 3 really good meta decks. And then you have MTG, which requires $200 for a good deck. Yeah. Like, people complain about Hearthstone being pay to win, and I think that's just because they've never actually played a real pay to win game before. And people just like hear it being complained about being pay to win because you have to pay. You can pay to get ahead quicker. But the model for getting cards is actually incredibly fair when compared to other legit pay to win games. Oh, do we have someone here who doesn't know how to do Deathwing? Oh no, I'm stunned. Someone kill it. Someone kill it. Good job. Okay, everybody, get ready your burst. Get your burst ready. And burst. Okay, now I'm just going to sit over here and wait. Whew, I want a Hero fan merch shirt that just says pet battles are totally nothing like Pokemon. Heck yeah. I'd pay for that. I mean, some people like Disgust Toast to reach Legend with an account that spent $0. Disgusted Toast. I mean, sure. You could probably make it to Legend. I wouldn't advise it. Legendaries make things easier. What? I never paid a single penny for Hearthstone and I got every card I wanted. Yeah, but if you pay money, you can get every card earlier. That's the advantage pay-to-play players have. I basically have all the cards I want, plus dust to craft anything if I need it. Uh-oh, we're stunned. Uh-oh, we have 2 amalgamations. Oops, I should not have attacked. Don't die, don't die, don't die! Damn it! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to attack. My bad. I won't attack anything. I forgot that my attacks put a dot on everything. Whew. I had to give them $25. I'm just super unlucky in video games. Tell me about it. This is why I don't gamble. So here, like every WoWtuber, are you going to make a vid things to do before pre-patch BFA launch? And rack up all the views of people panicking to get stuff done? Nope. I do not care about guides. Or timely content. I get more views if I just make a top 10 about vanilla WoW shit. Pokemon is greater than pet battles? Okay, Fell Plague. I am gonna have to ban you for that. Here, let me attack that. I can't have blasphemy on this chat. I can't have blasphemy. Yeah, I have like 4,000 dust now. Yes, indeed, Pokemon is greater than pet battles. Pet battles are still fun though. Okay, Project Desk, you're banned too. Everyone who disses pet battles is banned. Captain Grimm, make sure you ban them all. I'm just kidding. If I banned everyone who dissed pet battles, I'd have no subscribers. Yeah, I collect 4,000 dust now and about 10,000 gold. Collect more for the Boomsday. Heck yeah, I have like 15,000 gold collected. I had a lot of fun with pet battles and MOP. Ah, someone break it. Break it. You over there, break it. And then when you break it, make sure you... Actually, I'll kill the amalgamation. Amalgamation, come out and die. Oh, god damn it. There wasn't one over... Shit. Damn it. Okay, this is actually kind of annoying with other people. If it was by myself, I would have had this done already. Do you have an amalgamation? Okay. Alright. Let it grab all of its things. And... Come on, just one more. There we go. Oops, I'm stunned. Okay, now let's kill the amalgamation. Okay, we almost got this. And burst down the plate. Okay, last one, last one. Last one. Let's destroy these corruptions. Let's kill this amalg. Oops. Well, there's one over there. And kill that amalg. Ah! Ah, I'm using my other hand. Okay, is this one already full? And... There we go. Full amalg. Okay, now we're all just stunned. If we can just get unstunned, we can... Oh, we got it. Whew, that was an ordeal. Good job, everyone. Especially me. Only took 8 minutes. Hey, solo, that takes about 5 minutes. So that wasn't too bad. Why is everyone here against giant text explaining something? What? What are you guys talking about? I know I missed a whole bunch of... Nope, didn't miss very much. I bet each pet race has special thing, but other 10 Pokemon is better each way. Pet battles... I wouldn't say one is better than the other because pet battles are so different from Pokemon. I'd say it's a very unique alternative to Pokemon. But it's different enough that you can't really compare it directly. And you'd know that if you actually did pet battles. How are they different? Oh my god. Do I really have to go off on another rant about the differences between pet battles and Pokemon? How long do you people have? I can talk all day about this. For one thing, pet battles aren't for 12-year-olds like Pokemon. I am the Cataclysm. Is that one already destroyed? What about that one? And that one. Damn, I've never seen Deathwing die this quickly before. Damn, he died before he even came down. The Cataclysm. Kill him, Thrall. I want all Frozen Throne legendary cards because they all have really cool animations / play sounds, or they're really cool character. Like Thanathel, even though she sucks. Yeah, she does suck. Come on, pets. Not a single pet dropped. Not a single pet dropped in any of the 2 raids we did. How is this even possible? You guys are all bad luck. You guys are bad luck. I always get at least like a couple of pets whenever I do a run. How did I get 0? None of them even dropped. There wasn't anything to roll on either. You guys are bad luck. I mean, I guess that one mount did drop, but I don't give a shit about mounts. I wanted pets. Why is it that bad things only ever happen to me? I like saying that ironically. Because I've heard people say that for reals. It's a good way to play the victim, make it everyone else's fault. I find flying around Azeroth, collecting pets through various different methods to be far more satisfying than Pokemon. Heck yeah. It's because pet battles are better. What mount dropped? I don't know. Well, well, if it isn't Haruma Red X. Long time no see. Oh, shit. I'm already at 1 hour and 45 minutes. G-Kun dropped. Yep, that's the one who dropped. Oh, wow, lit. Well, I'm back. Hey, look, it's Cthulhu Boy. So, Hero, do you know what there are going to change, if anything, to the older raids / dungeons, like going through old school runs every once in a while? Whenever they do a stat squish, it's always going to be a little bit more difficult. So you just gotta wait for them to adjust it, so it's not as difficult anymore. So, just be prepared for a lot of bugs. You have... You know, I was going to do, like, some Battlegrounds afterwards. But I can't really do that with one arm. Nor do I really want to. Because I'm almost at my time. I only stream for 2 hours. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not what I want. Goodbye, every pony. With any dungeons / raids 10 levels lower than you, they will auto-drop loot as if you were in a full raid. Not losing any. That's good. Old alpha runner here. Should play Overwatch instead. I can't play Overwatch with one hand. Are you crazy? I really wonder how I hurt my hand though. My arm, I mean. I don't know if I did anything strenuous that would have caused it to get hurt. I'm a Alliance player, so I can't join. Oh, it sucks to be Alliance. Only you were a cool Horde player. Pet battles are for 12-year-olds, not true WoW players. True WoW players raid or PvP. No, Alliance is for 12-year-olds. Pet battles is for real people. I don't know. I did solo ICC 10 heroic on my 120 warrior on Biffa beta, so it kind of works. What's Biffa beta? I need water. Did it seriously take like almost 2 hours to do 2 old raids? That's crazy. Play Tor Bright, turret will do all the work. Biffa Beta. Make me an active member of your Discord. What's your name, Spencer? In Discord. Because I don't know any Spencer with a link image. I thought nobody wanted to see the newest video though. I think this is it. For this video, for this dumb video, you said you'd play your newest video. Are you on American servers? White cunt. You know, change your name and stop posting images that I have to delete, and I might give you active membership. I already do. Wait, you make videos? Heck no. Videos are dumb. Is this the right one for it? Reddit image. Is it desktop 1? Display capture. Window capture. Display capture. Reddit 1. What if I do this and this? I think this is it. Bet you guys can't guess what the video is. It's a dumb video. Hero, I love you, LOL. I'm glad I got to catch the stream for once. Well, that's cool. I only ever stream on Friday in the morning. You're not missing much. It's not very good. Also, what's your favorite mount? I don't really know if I have one. Who even likes mounts? They're lame. Top 10 times bosses became squares. Top 10 iconic raid bosses. You guys are all wrong. Let me mute my mic and just play like a little bit of the video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. In order to best explain the reasoning behind the places of the raids on this list, I created a grading scale with 4 points on it. Coolness factor, boss fight uniqueness, difficulty, and popularity. Some people will say their favorite raid will be whichever they think is the coolest. Some will say it's whichever is the hardest. But whatever the case, I assembled the 10 best raids and assigned them points on the grading scale, based on what I think they deserve. At number 10 we've got Antorus, the Burning Throne. Coincidentally, also the most recent raid to come out as of making this video. Argus has got to be one of the coolest looking final boss fights in the game's history, and is one of the few bosses with his own theme music. Not every boss gets his own soundtrack, sadly, so this is really rare. Also, I remember watching some top guilds progress in the fight, and their raid leader had to tell them to stop oohing and awing at every new mechanic they saw, which goes a long way to show how cool people thought the fight was at first. Although, now that it's on farm for most of WoW's population, it's probably not thought of so highly right now. But I'm confident people will look back on Argus fondly, in the same way they do the Lich King and Yogg-Saron for being really cool. The rest of the raid is pretty neat too, but not as stand-outish as Argus. So Antorus gets a 7 out of 10 for coolness factor. Most of the fights are pretty standard, with small twists to them. Sisters was wholly unique, but terrible. Ionar was a 100% ad fight that was unloved. Iminar had a neat little Frogger segment that was non-standard, but done before in other raids. Boss fight uniqueness, 6 out of 10. Mythic Argus was killed in the second week, and the rest of the raid was killed in the first week. Not very hard for top guilds, and moderately difficult for everyone else. Difficulty score, 5 out of 10, bog standard. The raid is well liked overall, but seeing as it's the last raid of the current tier, and featured no iconic villains save Varimathras, it will probably be forgotten, except for Argus, which kind of carries this place. Popularity score, 6 out of 10, a little bit above average. And with that, Antorus the Burning Throne comes out with a final score of 24 out of 40. Personally, I don't weigh all of the points on this list evenly. I think boss fight uniqueness should have a more weighted score over all the other points, and I know a lot of people who would pick their favorite raid based on coolness factor alone. So, in an effort to try and be fair in a very subjective video, I'll be counting all of the scores equally. At number 9, we've got Blackrock Foundry. First up, as far as looks go, more iron and slag. Looks like it was located in the bottom of a mine. More orc aesthetic and an expansion with lots of that already. Not very cool, but not terrible either. Middle scores, so 5 out of 10 for its coolness score. Now, on to boss fight uniqueness. Blackrock Foundry probably has the most unique boss fights that also were well liked in the game's history. When I created a video on the top 10 most unique boss fights, this raid took 3 spots on the list initially, but I decided to cut one of them as I didn't want half the list to be from one raid. But even then, Throgar still took the top spot. Throgar is widely considered one of the best raid fights ever made, and is wholly unique with its train dodging mechanic. And this is the big one, well liked by the WoW community. Most people hate unique fights and see them as nothing but one-time gimmicks, and also, most people love Throgar, which is basically one big gimmick fight. Hans and Franz is also a wholly unique fight where you have to play the safety dance on a moving conveyor belt while fighting 2 bosses. Or Gorger has a phase where you basically play Pac-Man and have to run through a maze to avoid the rolling boss of death. In addition to these very unique fights, it also has one of the best final raid bosses in the game in the form of Blackhand, which I also included in my video of the best final bosses, who, fitting in with the theme of the rest of the raid, has a very unique encounter that has you falling down and fighting in 3 different rooms for the phases of the fight. Blackrock Foundry is the benchmark for when it comes to a raid full of unique raid fights, and easily earns its 10 out of 10 ranking in this category, and is also the only raid on this list to get a full score in this category. For the raid's difficulty, not too hard, but not an easy place either. Barely above average in difficulty, 6 out of 10. And finally, its popularity score. Sadly, Blackrock Foundry is not very popular since it's a raid from Warlords of Draenor, and there is still very much a hate bandwagon for anything from that expansion. So this raid takes a huge hit to its popularity score because of that, and only gets a 4 out of 10. So with all of its scores added together, Blackrock Foundry gets a 25 out of 40. Barely 1 more point than Antorus, despite having a perfect score in one of its categories. Number 8, Throne of Thunder from Mist of Pandaria. Lots of people like the aesthetic for this raid, and it was commonly heralded as the next Ulduar. Personally, I thought it was pretty average, so its score of 7 out of 10 seems a little generous. Durumu the Forgotten was one of the most unique boss fights in the game's history. For that alone, it gets a nice score, but it did have a lot of varied fights like Jikun, where you had to fly around for certain portions of the fight. So an above average score of 8 out of 10 is rightly deserved. It could probably get a higher score, but people didn't actually like the uniqueness of a lot of the fights, like Dark Animus or Primordius. And even Durumu has a lot of mixed reactions despite its wholly unique nature. This place is a good example that unique doesn't always mean good. As far as difficulty goes, it did have a hard mode only boss with a plenty difficult second to final boss in the form of Lei Shen. But nothing super hard, pretty standard, but not easy, so 6 out of 10. Popularity. Very well liked raid, and comes up in best raids discussions all the time. When the raid first came out, lots of people were calling it the next Ulduar, due to its sheer size, scope, and feel. And while it doesn't share the same levels of popularity as Ulduar, it didn't leave people disappointed either. So a score of 7 out of 10 in popularity seems reasonable enough, more popular than the average raid. So with all of its scores added up, Throne of Thunder gets a 28 out of 40, 3 points higher than Blackrock Foundry. Turns out, having an above average score in everything gives more points than having a perfect score in one category, and average scores in everything else. Next up on this list, another Mist of Pandaria raid. Number 7 is the Siege of Orgrimmar. Siege of Orgrimmar literally takes place in Orgrimmar, so it loses some points in its looks category for having reused assets, despite your personal opinions on how good Orgrimmar looks itself. But the fact that half the raid takes place underneath Orgrimmar, with lots of unique graphics, really makes up for it. I think an above average score of 7 out of 10 is fair enough. Siege of Orgrimmar has a lot of unique bosses, but none that are exceptional, like Darumu or Throgar. The very first boss is a wholly unique boss who splits up into little adds that need to be both DPS'd and healed. I can't think of any other raids that have adds that need to be healed up quickly alongside adds that need to be killed. But that's essentially just killing adds. With Galakrond, you have to fight adds on your way up to the top of the tower to shoot the dragon out of the sky, which is essentially just killing adds in awkward locations. Spoils of Pandaria is a 100% add fight with no boss to kill at the end. Siegecrafter Blackfuse takes the cake on unique in a bad way, and is one of the worst bosses in the game. I'd probably have to say Thok is the best unique boss in the place, as having a very healing intensive fight with a regular AoE interrupt is something you don't see very often, nor has it really been a thing since, on top of having a phase where raid members have to take turns kiting him around the room. Again, another example of unique in a bad way, as many healers didn't like that interrupt mechanic. Me personally, I liked it though, but I know I'm in the minority opinion about that. All that to say, as far as unique fights go, it gets a 7 out of 10. Difficulty. I'd have to say that Mythic Garrosh was probably the most fairly balanced and well-designed final bosses I've ever had the pleasure of trying. It's hard, with a lot of personal responsibility, but it also lacks BS raid wipe mechanics. Like, one person messing up their job could wipe the raid, but it really felt like, yep, that one person missed their interrupt on the mind control, and not as frustrating as, say, Mythic Kil'jaeden placing Illidan in a weird spot during the night phase. But overall, Mythic Garrosh won't win any awards for being one of the hardest bosses of all time. Mythic Siegecrafter Blackfuse, on the other hand, that fight has lots of mixed opinions on it. I personally hated the fight so much I created the top 10 worst raid bosses video just to put him at number 1, while other people love it and hail it as one of the best designed bosses of all time. But whatever the case, everyone does agree that the fight was hard as any final boss in a raid even, which really brings up its difficulty score to an 8 out of 10. And finally, popularity. Siege of Orgrimmar is well liked and brought up in best raids of all time discussions, but not as much as some of the final raids on this list, so I give it an above average score of 7 out of 10. So with all of its scores added up, Siege of Orgrimmar has a total score of 29 out of 40, only 1 point higher than Throne of Thunder. So overall, Mist of Pandaria had some really good raids. Number 6, the Nighthold from Legion. The Nighthold is a very cool looking raid and beautiful. Even its sewer system was clean for the most part. Although we do later fight a boss who explains why that is the case. But a majority of the raid is just reused assets from the Zone of Siramar. Although, the Zone of Siramar was basically created with this raid in mind, and the final fight has to be one of the coolest looking fights. Legion really hit out of the park when it came to cool looking boss fights, and Gul'dan opening a portal to Argus halfway through the fight and having a badass end-of-fight cinematic where Illidan just straight murders him. All in all, 8 out of 10. I did have to dock some points for it basically being just an extension of Siramar, but it was still very impressive despite that. As for boss uniqueness, it was okay, but didn't have anything spectacular. Elisande has a unique mechanic where you had to kill her like 3 times, because she kept rewinding time whenever you brought her health down too low. But that was still basically just killing the same boss over and over, only with more mechanics added each time. And everything else was pretty standard. It's pretty average as far as uniqueness goes, so 6 out of 10. Now for difficulty. The Nighthold came out at a weird time for the player base in Legion. It was the last raid of the first tier of Legion to come out, and Legion was experimenting with new gear systems and a new way to acquire raid level gear. Legendaries were completely luck based when it came to getting them, and super crucial to many specs rotations. Artifact power was one of the biggest grinds in the game's history, and the early parts of Legions had it the worst. Also, Titan Forge heroic gear could be the same item level or better than mythic gear, so split running became very prevalent amongst all top guilds. With so many different grinds that all took a long time, more guilds than ever stopped raiding after finishing Nighthold. It was just too much, and nearly all of them burned out. So it was hard to gauge how tough the raid itself was when you have all of this background information to take in as well, which directly relates to the raid. It's not like Nighthold was easy. Star Augur, Elisande, and Gul'dan gave top guilds a hard time, but ultimately the world first Gul'dan kill was achieved 2 weeks after it was available. That's not to say the raid was a pushover either. Modern raids are harder than ever. The average player-based skill level just increases over time. But due to just the sheer amount of guilds who quit after or during Nighthold, even if it wasn't really the raid's fault in of itself, I think justifies an 8 out of 10 rating in difficulty, although it could easily be debated to be a lower number. Now for Nighthold's popularity. 8 out of 10. Pretty popular place and fondly look back on, which is rare for not how far away it was. Usually people don't look back fondly on raids unless there's an expansion or two in between them. But Nighthold is universally loved, despite the state of the game during its time as current content. And to tally up the numbers, Nighthold gets a respectable 30 out of 40 total. Number 5, Karazhan from the Burning Crusade. Karazhan has an amazing look and feel to the place, has lots of rich lore background, and has an iconic soundtrack. I doubt too many people disagree with giving Karazhan a perfect score in the coolness category, so 10 out of 10. Boss fight uniqueness. Well, the Karazhan chess event was a one-of-a-kind boss fight, but considering the time period the place came out in, Blizzard was still in its early stage of developing boss fights, so nothing too crazy. Outside of the chess event, of course, so 6 out of 10. It did have one wholly unique fight, but that's about it. As Karazhan was an opener raid for TBC, it was not at all very difficult, and meant as the place to gear up before going into the other raids, so average difficulty of 5 out of 10 is appropriate. And as far as popularity, Karazhan is super popular. It's regularly heralded as one of the best raids of all time, basically just for its coolness factor alone. Hell, Blizzard even remade it as a mythic dungeon in Legion, and they managed to make it even cooler than the original. I would give it a full score in popularity, but I think that should be held for the real most popular raid of all time. So, a 9 out of 10 is good enough. So with all of Karazhan's scores added up, it gets a 30 out of 40 total, tied with the Nighthold. Karazhan is an excellent example of how a raid doesn't need to have any particularly special and varied boss fights, nor great difficulty, to be heralded as one of the best raids. Sometimes, just the look and feel of the place is more than enough for people. Number 4, Naxxramas from Vanilla WoW and Wrath of the Lich King. Naxxramas is a floating necropolis, with 4 varied wings, all with different themes and designs. An above average looking design for sure, so 7 out of 10 for coolness factor. Lots of unique bosses, some so unique they were never used again. Vanilla 4 Horsemen was the only boss fight that required 8 tanks. 8 warrior tanks specifically, with a 2-set bonus from one of the previous raid tiers so they could taunt properly. Plus Lotheb was unique, Thaddeus was unique, the safety dance was unique, having to mind control a boss. Nax was a unique boss extravaganza. 8 out of 10. Difficulty, 9 out of 10. 4 Horsemen Vanilla Nax is one of the hardest raid fights ever made, and made it into my top 10 list on the hardest raid bosses of all time. The other bosses weren't a pushover either. Vanilla Nax was so hard, most players never completed it, and is a big reason why they re-released the raid in Wrath, so that everyone could get a chance to actually experience it. Popularity. Blizzard liked Nax so much, they put it in the game twice, and is the only raid in game to make 2 appearances as a raid. Karazhan made a reappearance as well, but as a dungeon. But as far as the WoW community as a whole, I'd say they liked it well enough, but it's definitely overshadowed by the other much more popular raids, so it gets a slightly above average score of 7 out of 10. So with all the scores added up, Nax gets a 31 out of 40, surprisingly beating out a lot more iconic raids. When I originally made this list, Nax didn't even make my top 10, but after gauging my community by asking them about their favorite raids on Twitter and Discord, Nax came up a lot, so I decided to add it to the number 10 spot. Then, after assigning all the raid scores based on my grading system, the list shifted around a bit, with Nax having the most dramatic shift, moving from the number 10 spot all the way down to number 4, which surprised me, but makes sense when you look at its score. It's decently above average in popularity, looks, and feel, plus its boss fights were hard and unique. It fits very well into the grading system I created, and a raid not even in the rough draft of the video ended up at the number 4 spot. So, good job, Nax. Number 3, the Firelands from Cataclysm. The Firelands is a cool and unique zone. I think it's even wholly unique, but they might have used some of the assets for the Molten Front dailies as well. I never actually did though, so I'm not 100% sure. Whatever the case, 8 out of 10. Uniqueness. Lord Rylith and Alice Razor were unique fights. Lord Rylith had to attack his feet to steer him around to step on volcanoes. Alice Razor had DPS players play Star Fox and fly through flame rings to get a buff. Although, people hated Rylith, and there were mixed feelings about Alice Razor. So, 7 out of 10 for boss fight uniqueness. Now as for difficulty in Firelands. Ragnar's Heroic was considered, for a time, one of the hardest and longest raid fights to date. I don't actually know if another boss fight has a longer fight than Heroic Rag, which clocked in at around 16 minutes long, and even which people hated, and was rarely used again. Plus, Sindragosa is infamous for day. It used to be, before Old War, difficulty. Now, in that, I just talked about the scores each raid got and the grading scale I made up. For the type of video this is, I couldn't really think of another way to do the video that wasn't just me spouting my personal feelings.
Why did you pronounce Alice Razor like that?
And this was an attempt to make the videos...
How do you pronounce Alice Razor? I looked that shit up and I couldn't find anything, so I just did my best. Stop skipping around. I don't want to show the whole thing. It'll come out tomorrow. If you want to watch the rest, just watch it, you know, tomorrow when it comes out. I really didn't want to sit through that whole thing again. It's Alice Razor. That's how I was saying it before. I looked online and the best I could find was Alice Razor. Alice Razor. Well, I guess I'm gonna get complaints about that in the video. Whatever. What's new? Oh my goodness, that was scary. The maelstrom on Thrall's face. Yeah, if you skip too much in the video editor I use, the video player I use, it like distorts everything. Is this a new video? Yep, it'll come out tomorrow. I just didn't want to watch the whole thing. It went through about like 70% of it though. Hogger is the hardest boss ever. Why not in the top list? Oh my god. Because it's not a hardest raid bosses list. Homo como estas? What also distorts stuff is your massive lag. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's no lag on my end. It's 100% like a stream thing. So it looks laggy to you guys. Where was the Chuck Norris NPC they added for the Barons? No such thing. Alice Razor. Isn't it Alice Razor? That's how I was saying it before, but I didn't think that sounded right. So I looked it up, and most of the things I found basically said Alice Razor. So I just used that instead, and it turns out I was right the first time. Are you tired? You sound tired. Why are you tired? Oh, you mean my real voice? Oh, you should use... I don't want to use the fake one. Think SOO should be lower because the content gap between we're so toxic, waiting while doing over again, also Nagrim defensive stance. ICC also had a long content gap, and that one's on the list for a high rank. I didn't really count that. I don't think the content gap should really have anything to do with the raid itself. Is Villain's videos gonna stay around for a while? Of course. Just have bot full WoW. What do you think about Malfurion's death? He's not dead. Ow! I hit myself in the head. Yeah, it's what I typed. XD. It's face reveal? Never! Old War seems a bit overrated. Overrated? Only because it's so highly regarded. Don't fucking say that. No one is toxic about ICC though. He's not dead. He's Malfurion. Which Dragonflight is the best? The Red Dragonflight. Because of Alex Draza. How about a world boss / history / rating episode? A world boss episode? That's a thing that could happen. Oh man. Order a pizza, nerd. I need to order a pizza. Oh my god. Why do you do this? Favorite vanilla raid? I don't know if I really like any of the vanilla raids. Black Dragonflight, Chromatic Dragonflight. By the way, I wanted to say that Villain's Corner is a really great series. I'd watch a Rag Villain's Corner. We should do Ragnaros. In fact, we'll do Ragnaros next because of that. And yeah, I like Villain's Corner too. It's just it's a little bit unprofitable. Like, it's definitely my most liked series on the channel, but it doesn't get that many views, sadly. If it got like the same kinds of views as top 10s, that'd be nice. They wouldn't come out any sooner, but that would be nice. And they'd pay for themselves, because currently I'm spending a lot of money paying the artist for them. So, I mean, I think I'm ultimately kind of breaking even on them. Or I eventually will. But at the moment, they're not very profitable. Don't forget breadsticks. What do you think when WoW die out? Why are you tired? Why are you tired? What do you think about when WoW dies out? That's a problem for future me. Can we get a Sylvanas Villains Corner? Sylvanas isn't a villain, though. Why are you tired? This is just my real voice. Are you gonna get the devil fruit on your pizza? Devil's fruit? You mean pineapple? Hell no. Sorry, bro. I think Jog was the only cool boss in the raid, though Mimorun was cool. But the other bosses seem pale to boring to me. If you do Ragnaros next, then I'm totally taking credit for suggesting it. Why don't you draw yourself in MS Paint, hero? Because I suck at drawing. Yogg, she isn't a villain yet. You mean she's not a villain at all. It's nice to get Villain's Corner whenever it gets out. If it's not profitable, do less or whatever works. I'm just a happy consumer. Well, they're gonna get made at the same rate they are going. Just because of how long the drawings take to make. We can't really possibly produce them faster unless I hired a second artist. Who just also worked on an episode at the same time as the other one. Oh, I did have an artist offer their work, just the art style was a lot different. If it was a more successful series, I'd probably start looking for a second artist too. But the thing is, I don't even really pay the original artist enough for how much work it involves. So it's not really worth it. Also, where I am from, invented pineapple on pizza. You're from Hawaii? Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Exactly. Sylvanas is a villain because she's competing with Anduin to be the prettiest. Read a bedtime story? No. Sylvanas is just misunderstood. She's not misunderstood. People are just dumb. If you don't understand her, then you don't know her lore. And if you do know her lore, shut up. Pineapple on pizza is good. I don't give a fuck what you say. No, it's not. It's nasty. Do you have a patron hero? I sure do. Sylvanas is more of a Lich King than Bolvardar. I don't think that's right. Favorite expansion list? My favorite expansion goes Warlords of Draenor, and then Cataclysm, and then whatever. I don't care about the others. Hero artists in general, unless they get super popular on Patreon, never get enough money. As someone who has bought and made art, know this too well. Yep, I know, Fell Plague. Even with how much I pay the artist, I don't think it's enough. Also, I know she watches these. You do an amazing job, Rachel. Good job with those Villains Corner drawings. Can I, as a private person, sponsor one corner video? Maybe plug a Planned Parenthood ad or something? Hey, that is one of the reward tiers on Patreon. What do you think about mayonnaise on pizza? That sounds pretty good. Sounds like a heart attack waiting to happen. But mayonnaise on pizza. What do you call a herd of something cows? Beef stroganoff. Yeah, I have people mayonnaise on pizza. Do you think BFA will be good or crap? It will probably be the best expansion since Warlords of Draenor. Rachel is cool. Bring her to stream. She was in stream last week. You missed it. Mayo on pizza is a different kind of may. Gonna check out Patreon. Burb. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Hero, this wand was amazing meme is killing me. What meme? Do you not like WAD or something, Fell Plague? What do you have against WAD, Fell Plague? Do you hate how good Blackrock Foundry was? Do you hate how much money you made from garrison missions? I don't see anything wrong with it, Fell Plague. No, mayonnaise is not an instrument, Patrick. Well, that depends. There's people who legit think WAD was better than Legion and spout it on the forums all the time. Good. No, I didn't. I made you play Garfield shitpost video. You don't care about your fans, Kappa. The Garfield video flagged my account last time I played it. Which means I could do it again, but it doesn't flag my account. It flagged the video. There's a distinct difference to it. And I don't make money from the streams anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But I'd rather not have any marks on any of my videos if I can help it. WAD is one of my favorite expansions. WAD easily had the best raids in history of them all. See, you guys get it. Pokemon is greater than WAD? I wouldn't say that. WAD easily had the best raids in history of them all. Heck yeah. Me what? I did start in late mop though, so... What was that? What did you drop? I keep playing with this ball in a cup gear. I keep trying to put it down, but then I just keep picking it back up. And I keep, like, knocking it down on my table and stuff. I did start in late mop, though. I started in Wrath of the Lich King. Which means I know everything. What was that? WAD raids were great. Leveling was good, people say. I just never paid attention to story and no RNG like Legion has. Exactly. What did Legion has that WAD didn't? I don't know, nothing. I miss raiding Black Temple. Hero, you can now buy specific Legos in the pre-patch. No, you can't. Don't lie to me, Joe. My throat's starting to hurt from talking so much. I love you. Why, thank you, MVP. I'd rather put my dick in a blender and turn it on than go back to Wrath. Worst expansion ever. I wouldn't say that. More like best expansion ever. After Warlords of Draenor and Cataclysm, of course. I didn't even think I'd call it late mop. We had new character models. It was still mop. Project Dix, you are banned. Okay. I think that's enough questions. I'm gonna go eat pizza now. Goodbye, every pony. Until next week.